Hey y'all. I know. Janky, Lisa, put the darn thing in there before you turn it on. Oh yeah. Good morning. I did not put this out on Twitter. Gosh darn it all. I can't keep up with everything, y'all. Twitter, Insta, nada, hola. Ooh wee child. All right. So this is what we're gonna talk about this morning from the car, y'all. I had to get in the car this morning because looky here. Good morning, Miss Erica. Good morning, dear. How are you doing? Listen, I had to get in the car. It's gonna ice tonight, this afternoon, so I wanted to get in the car and get to work early. So, focused intention for manifestation is the topic for today. And the reason why, well, I don't even have to give a reason. It has come to my attention in my own personal life. I've noticed that if I lose my focus, good morning, Miss Steph, uh, temporarily on a thing that I'm in, the the momentum when I'm manifesting something. And that makes perfect, it made perfect sense to me as I was thinking about it. Because honestly, there have been some things going on that I could not focus my intention, be really super focused. Oh my God, I'm hot. Be really super focused on everything with the conference. So some things that kind of slowed down as far as getting the conference together and all that kind of stuff. And just the momentum had stopped. So I was like, you know what? I've not had my focus on it because I've had so much other stuff going on. I've had, people sitting at stop signs forever. I've had so much other stuff going on. I've had my grandmother, you know, not doing as good as we'd like. My, the car going down, my brother's car going down, just stuff, work, whatever, the weather, all these things really took away. And there's some other things that have been happening out here in the YouTube streets and on the IG corners. Um, that really took my focus away from it. So I was like, well, why am I losing momentum? What is going on? And if you think about it, even in the law of physics, guys, the whole concept of quantum physics is that matter doesn't exist until we are turning our attention to that matter, to that piece, to that entity. So the theory is that the phone that I'm talking to you on, and the phone or the computer that you're watching me on, the car that I'm driving, the seat belt, doesn't honestly exist as solid matter until I turn my focus and my attention to it. Until I intend to view it, it does not exist. It is just energy. Now catch what that is. Now this is quantum physics. This isn't religion. This isn't, New Ageism or anything like that. This is quantum physics. So the quantum physicist says that until I turn my attention to a thing, it doesn't exist. That energy, atoms, right? They vibrate. They're sound, they're frequencies. And because they're frequencies, you can't really see them. You can predict where an atom will be, potentially. Because when you look at it in a certain spot, so I'm looking for my seatbelt to be here. I'm looking for my seatbelt to be here. Right here across my chest. That's where I'm looking for it to exist. So since I am anticipating and focusing that this seatbelt exists across my chest, that's where it is. Because that's where I expect for it to be and I'm focused in on it being. However, if I were able to slow myself down to the point where I could see myself every millisecond, micro nanosecond, there would be a time where this seatbelt would not exist when I'm not looking at it or when I'm not actually touching it or intending to view it. Now follow me. If then that is the case, and also that's in this present moment. So, is my seatbelt around? No. Because now in this present moment, my seatbelt is in here. The energy has been moved. I've chosen to move the energy away from my chest. Now I've chosen to put it back on my chest. Okay? So I chose where it was going to be at each present moment just now. And I'm choosing to leave it on across my chest, right? For the duration of my car ride. Now hear me out. That if that's the case then, come on, focus. If that's the case then, okay, then what we can intend, we intend what we want our present state to be by putting our focus on that intention. Okay? Putting our focus on that intention. So, let's just say your future, let's just say you want to have at all times bills paid and $1,000 in the bank. I'm going to do something reasonable because there's another thing that you have to put into this focus intention. $1,000 in the bank and all my bills paid. I can sit here right now in this present moment, focus my intention on all of my bills and start running through my bills. Don't think of the future, don't think of the past, stay in the present. All of my bills are paid and I have $1,000. Now that's something that I can get behind and that's something I can believe. That's something I can hold on to. Okay? Hear me out. Because that's something I can get behind and believe, because that's something, good morning, dear. Because it's something I can get behind, because it's something I can believe, because it's something I can hold on to, my physical body, right? My physical mind can ring that as true. It can say, yep, that's clearly within the realm of possibility. And on that and say, I'm with that. We got that. And if I do all of that together at the same time and maintain the emotional stability, right? The emotional state of being that says, all my bills are paid and I have $1,000 in the bank at all times. If I can do that, okay, that's when manifestation becomes easier. Why? Because I'm focusing my intention in this present moment and I keep that intention in front of me in these present moments that all the bills paid and I have $1,000 in the bank at all times. Now I probably should add on there I need a little spending money too. So $1,000 in the bank, $1,000 spending money at all times. I'd give it that too. Now listen, if you are trying to manifest something that is not of your best interest though, and you're walking according to your best interest, it won't ring true. Or if you're attempting to manifest something that truly is not for you, it won't ring true. Case in point, I've had people from time to time come to me and say, Lisa, I want to manifest $10,000. Well, why do you want to manifest $10,000? Oh, so I get all my bills paid and I can go shopping, I can do this, whatever, whatever, whatever. Sometimes they just say, because I just want $10,000. Now, there's nothing wrong with just wanting $10,000. You like it, I love it. Can they manifest it? Probably. However, I will tell you this. If you've never manifested one little iota thing, if you've never even manifested a McDonald's French fry, you ain't gonna manifest $10,000 just like that. You can't manifest a Happy Meal from your man. Yeah, I'm just saying, I didn't need to throw that. That was unnecessary. I'm sorry. But, you get what I'm saying. You ain't manifested a little thing. Please don't jump out here and talk about $10,000. A. B. Maybe it's not meant for you right now to have $10,000 because your higher self knows that your third dimensional self can't handle that amount of money sitting in your bank account. Because you ain't going to pay a bill, none off. You're going to trick it off. So, you've been sitting in the cut, huh? You've been sitting in the cut, Miss Sophie. So, don't just jump out here doing that. However, if you are seeking to manifest something that is for your higher good and that rings true within yourself, if you can just stay in the present moment and focus your intention on that thing as if you haven't already. Understand me. Focus on that thing as if you haven't already, because you already do. Why? Because you physically, in your physical presence, according to quantum physics, what you focus your intention on materializes in your world. What you focus your intention on materializes in your world. See it. Beloveds, see it. So that's how I've seen different things, right? I see it is. When you get to a point where your subconscious or your spirit takes over to the point, it'll take over to a point where it'll see things before you even know you need it. But you got to consciously do it now before you can consciously be unconscious. Or unconsciously be conscious. There's such a thing as unconscious consciousness. We'll talk about that another time. But basically, that's when you do something so much and so well, you do it without even thinking about it. You are unconsciously conscious. You could be unconsciously conscious of and manifesting all at the same time. So what is it that you wish to see in your world right now? Grand Rising, dear. What is it you wish to see? What is it you wish to have? Yes. See? You had no idea how it was going to happen, did you, Steph? No idea. But you released yourself from the process. You just stepped out on that faith. You stepped out on faith and said, I know this is what is meant for me to do. Therefore, I'm doing it. Period. You took the one step and began the process of bringing the conference into your world. That's all you needed to do. Because the rest of the process was going to work itself. That's awesome. But you kept it as part of your consciousness. Every time you've been on a live, what have you said? This is going to be great. This is an amazing opportunity. This is going to be an amazing time. This is going to be great. right? You kept it, it was present tense. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to see you. I can't on that which you were seeking to manifest, and did not attach yourself to the how. You didn't worry about the how because you understood the what was going to happen. You didn't worry about the how. You just knew the what was going to happen. That the what is. I have to change my thought. My that the what is already. You already knew that your registration was paid in full, is paid in full for the conference. Didn't matter how it happened. That's your reality. That's what I'm saying. Change your reality. My reality is there are 100 light workers and light warriors in that room in this hotel on that weekend of March 8th through the 10th, period. Fully paid registrants, attendees to the conference. Done. We just got another teacher to come on to help with the conference. And this man has been in fellowship with Deepak Chopra and other very large names in the spiritual world. The spiritual, you know, whatnot. You guys, it's exciting. I'm gonna drop some information later on today. It's exciting. This man is going to do some self-hypnosis to help us go to past lives, guys. This man is coming to the conference, y'all. He's coming to the conference because he wants to work with us. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is no joke, no slouch. All of these things, I didn't know how all of this was going to come together, but I kept my focus. So focus your intention. Okay, we'll talk more about this. How do I keep my focus tomorrow? And we talked about it before, and I know it feels like sometimes a broken record, but I try to come at this from different angles so that you can comprehend, because I hear it from different angles, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, well, I got it, but now I really got it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, guys, I promise you tonight I will be on, Grand Rising, dear. We're just about to sign off. I promise you I'll be on tonight. I'm probably gonna leave work a little early because it's supposed to be freezing rain, and I don't want to get caught in the freezing rain and all that kind of mess. Because last night I was solidifying this last presenter to the conference. This is y'all tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your cousins. If your mama's down with it, tell your mama. Tell your daddy. But y'all, people, we have to be here. You got to get this to the light workers that you know. I'm going to put a link up also. I did a video over on Gabriel's channel, so I'll put a community link up for that. And then I'm going to release Gabriel's in my collaboration later on this week. How to fix your life. How do I fix my life? Yes, honey, we went there. Okay, listen up, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta pay attention to the road, and I have a couple more. I got a phone call I gotta make. So see me tonight. I will tweet it out that I'm coming on. I promise somebody will tweet it, and I'll see you all tonight. I'm gonna try to do the Q&A tonight if I can. Otherwise, I might have to wait till Friday night. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I know. I'm sorry, honey. You guys all have a wonderful day. If you wish to work with me, all that information should be down in the description, as well as the link to register for the conference that Steph is at. And if you wish to have a reading or do some energy work or get spiritual coaching, all that information down there. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity loves. I love you guys.